Okay, so in the last video, we were talking about malnourishment, and we had said malnourishment is a nutritional imbalance. And we have a sort of an odd nutritional imbalance that the entire world, almost the entire world, is suffering from. And what it is we're eating the wrong kinds of food. So if you think about what you and I, the average person might eat on a regular basis, especially if you eat a lot of fast foods, it would be hamburgers, right? Red meat and potatoes, starchy vegetables. Well, they've done studies now, and my whole life they've been changing this, but it seems like we've sort of settled down with our understanding of nutrition, and we have what they call the nutritional pyramid, and this was produced by Harvard. And what they did is they made this pyramid, and so if you think of a pyramid, it's pointed at the top, and so the higher you go, the smaller the smaller it becomes. And so each of these levels, as you go up, you should eat less of it. And so if we said, what is the typical American diet? What does it consist of? Red meat and starchy vegetables. That should be a very small portion of our diet, but in reality, for most people, that's what they eat as the bulk, as primarily the main source of food is what should be the smallest component of your diet. So this is, a nutritional imbalance, and this is leading to chronic obesity throughout the world, with the exception of India. Now, why do you think India is not suffering from this problem? I mean, and it isn't because they're poor. We're not saying that, but it's because of their religion. So a lot of the religions in India are vegetarian. And so if we say that we have a worldwide problem with a nutritional imbalance, people are eating too much red meat, beef, and that kind of thing, and white vegetables, well, in India, they don't eat this way. And so when you look at the graph on slide number 4, you can see that worldwide, regardless of what country you're talking about, everything from the United States to United Kingdom to France and so on, it's a growing problem throughout the world, with the exception of India, where they tend to not have this problem because of the way they eat. So what should you eat? When we look at this pyramid, they say at the very top you have red meat and white vegetables. Below that, dairy. And then as you go down, these are things you should eat more and more of. Fish and chicken would be next. Below that, nuts and beans, green vegetables and fruit. And the thing you should eat the most of is whole grains and plant oils. So what we're saying is a type of starches that are slow release. Whole grain starches release their energy very slowly because they're hard to break down. And so that's what the bulk of your diet should consist of, not what we see as the typical diet, certainly here in America.